What is up, family? Coming to y'all with another little video, man. Just got back from a nice little trip to Santo Domingo, man. Had to get out of the little country city here, man, cause man, this little Plata, Cabarete area can be taxing. It's too much parties, man. It's a typical beach town, man. A lot of partying going on, a lot of wildness, a lot of nature stuff to do up on the North Coast, man. Real nice, real cool. But sometimes you got to get away from it, man. I like to see a mall every now and then and probably check a movie, a nice dinner at, like y'all saw the little upscale restaurant, man. My friend Chris took me to was, hey, man. I'm talking about upscale, man. From the time we stepped off the elevator from where we parked the car to making it up, because we were gonna go to Hard Rock Cafe, but man, Hard Rock had a party going on. I forgot it was Valentine. You know, I don't celebrate all that shit. But I forgot it was Valentine's Day, so we were out hanging out really on Valentine's Day, and everybody was dressed to the nines, man. I'm talking about everybody from the head to toe, man. These folks had on suits, and I'm talking about the nicest leather shoes. All the dudes had on a sport jacket, a coat, or a shirt that was like $50,000 shirt. Jewelry, man, it was just crazy, the jewelry. But yeah, man, it was upscale, man. The whole place, man. Because, like I said, we were trying to go to Hard Rock, which was at the top of this mall that had a kind of pretty view. And we ended up on the next level down at the restaurant you saw. I don't know if you saw the video, but it was like a glass bottom floor there, and it was pretty cool. But I'm telling you, from just walking around, man, because like I said, I speak very little bit of Spanish. Chris speaks a little bit of English, enough to understand me to translate to somebody else, and somebody say something to her, and she translate to me. So we had a little rough time really getting into, because in the malls up there, man, not really that many people speak English. So from getting off the elevators to getting a ticket to everything was like an adventure. But we made it through, and like I said, man, the people were so nice and patient with us, man. It was crazy. Cause first of all, me and her were underdressed, cause the clothes we had on in the club that night is the same thing we had when we went to dinner. And man, I'm telling you, man, everybody, even in the little stores, like the little small restaurants, people were dressed up. And I don't know if it was just because it was, Valentine's Day, but from what she was telling me, this just like this normally. Everybody coming here like that. I'm like, well, hell, you should have updated me because I don't like being underdressed going somewhere. But even with that, man, even when we tried to pull up in Hard Rock, like I said, I was having problems trying to tell them what we wanted. 'Cause we were just trying to get dinner, but they had a whole concert going. They had a live band up in there, so they were charging for it, right? So when we couldn't really tell the person at the ticket at the front entrance what we wanted, they actually went and found somebody that spoke English that was a part of the staff there. And the lady came up so nice with a little blaze on. She was trying to explain to us what was going on. And she talking to both of us because she spoke good English and Spanish, so she was telling us what was going on. So once she explained to us that they were having a big party, that they had a live band there, and she kept begging us to come in. We were like, nah, we underdressed. We ain't finna come up in there. Everybody got on suits and shit. They gonna be in there machata and all that shit, and I'm gonna be looking crazy. So I was like, nah. So we was like, we'll pick another spot because, like I said, going up to the Hard Rock, man, it's a lot of restaurants on the way up. The mall area was closed, but there was a lot of restaurants. I'm talking about boom, and everything was packed. So we said, okay, we'll go back downstairs, and we nicely declined the lady's offer. She even tried to give us a discount on the ticket. She wanted us to come in there so bad it was crazy. And I know she knew we felt like we were out of place because, like I said, Chris had on jeans and like a nice little top shirt, or whatever. And I had on jeans and a little shirt that I had bought at one of the other malls and shit. So we weren't really dressed, and I had tennis shoes on. So everybody else had on leather shoes. I'm talking about clean. So like I said, we ended up finding a restaurant that I posted, and we posted up there. Sat, laughed, and chopped it up because I had talked to Kristen about a minute, man. So we laughed and chopped it up and caught up about life and shit. And it was funny just to just look at the atmosphere, man, because I'm telling you, it was so nice. And I think I only saw one other American brother that was there. Cause I could tell he was doing the same thing. He was using the translator to talk to the lady that he was with, so it was kind of funny. And we kind of nodded at each other because that's what you do when you see brothers out, in this country anyway, that are out, hanging out and stuff. You acknowledge it and kind of wave on. If not, stop and speak and then catch up a little bit. But we looked at each other and was like, damn, because he was underdressed too. Him and his lady was underdressed too. They both had on. He had on like a polo shirt and some jeans and some shoes. We looked at each other like, dang, these jokes came here clean, boy. I'm talking about even the people that was sitting at the pool, man. This dude had on like, man, $50,000 worth of jewelry sitting at the pool. I was like, damn, bro. But like I said, man, everybody was cool, man. When we finally found the restaurant we were at. It was a part of the JW Marriott. And man, when I tell you, from getting on the elevator, they helped us. The dude got in the elevator, put the floor in there, because we didn't know where the restaurant was. But I think Chris knew the restaurant was in that building, but she didn't know where it was. So they put us on the elevator. Boom, we get off the elevator. Somebody greeted us at the elevator, man. He didn't speak English, and I like I say, I'm trying to be the dude. I'm trying to be, all up front with everything, but I know I can't speak the shit. So I'm doing basic words, but the dude, like I said, man, nice as hell, man. He guided us to where we need to go because the restaurant was kind of around the back end of the hotel on that floor. So he got us to the back. As soon as we get to the door of the restaurant, he hands us off to another person, and they telling us, okay, in the restaurant, it's they got a buffet going, and on the outside, if you want to sit on the outside, it's all a la carte. So of course, I'm not a big buffet person, man. I don't like eating people touching all on the shit. That's just me. But yeah, so we didn't do the buffet. We did the a la carte. So we sat outside and chilled out. They had a live band going from the time we was there till right late when we was getting ready to leave to go to the little club spot. But I'm telling you, man, all them folk were nice, man. I'm talking about, even though we looked out of place, because everybody, I'm talking about, when we got, man, the car, because like I said, when the car I drove from Sosua area down to Santo Domingo, the lady when I told her where I was going, she didn't even want to rent me a nice car. She said, no, no, no. You need this right here. So I was like, okay, I take advice. When somebody here tells me something, a Dominican person, I respect everything they say until I find out otherwise. So she told me, don't get this car. Oh my God. And she was right. Oh my God. The driving was treacherous. But like I said, just pulling up in the car, man, in the area where the restaurants and all this stuff, man, I'm talking about Benzes and Cadillac blacked out trucks and nothing, man. Everything was shining. I said, man, I'm pulling up. My shit looked like it got bullet holes in the door. Looked like a chicken done jumped on top of it and hammered that son bitch. The car we riding, the car rode good now. It got us there real good. We rode good. I'm talking about I was doing 150 on the expressway sometime. But man, that thing was ugly, man. So we pulling up in that. I'm hopping out at the spot to park for the club. Shit, they trying to valet me. I'm like, nah, I don't really want valet, bro. Let me just find a spot in the back. You know what I'm saying? I put the hootie in the back. He's like, no, 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 you good, you good. So my man gave us a parking spot, man, and put us right up front. I'm like, damn, why you do that? So we jump outside. Now everybody looking at us because everybody like, where did y'all come from? But man, we shut it down, man. We went in there, had a good time. Next thing I know, everybody laughing it up with us. From sitting there for a while, man, we sat in a little spot about an hour, because it's like it was set up with a club in the like a drinking area in the front, and then there was like a little club in the back, but it was all part of the same one business. So we sat up in that joking and got to drinking and got to dance. The DJ was jamming. So, I don't know, man. It felt like just all eyes was on us because Chris know how to show out. And, me, boy. I got the bug in me. So I'm dancing, we dancing. And we had a good little time. So we ended up standing there pretty long because the bathroom was through the club area. So I went in there through the club to go to the bathroom. I said, oh, Lord, I don't even want to come in here. Them jokers was machotic. I'm talking about everybody was clean. Man, I ain't been to a party with folk with that clean, man, since 94. I'm talking about everybody had on suits. Every female in there had on a nice dress and pearls and oh my God, it was like a movie in there, and it was moving so smooth. You didn't want to pull out no camera and insult these people by recording their fun. Because these people was in the middle of just, I'm talking about dancing and dancing and dancing. I ain't been to a spot where people ain't just looking at each other, sitting around talking and on the phone. Man, these folks was in there dancing, swinging and dipping and Boy, to get to the bathroom, I had to machata through a few folks and stop it. And like I say, I got I'm underdressed, so everybody looking at me, but I'm partying so hard, they smiling. They just smiling. I'm like, I'm going to the baños. And everybody dancing with me, and they get me. I finally get to the bathroom. I get in the bathroom, and me and the little attendant in the bathroom dance. Man, they were partying. So I use the bathroom, come on up out of there. I come back, I tell you, oh, Chris, we can't go in there, man. They party, it's thick in there. Man, it's thick. I'm talking about they Valentine's Day party. I don't know if it's just for Valentine's Day because it was a Saturday night, but they was partying. So I told her, man, we can sit out here because out on the outside in the little drinking area, that's where my party was. I had a ball because the DJ was turned up, and like I said, them folk was in there. I can't really dance like that. I got the 1, 2, 3, but when they start dipping and flipping and swinging, I can't do all that. So I be sitting there looking crazy. Because I tried to catch up with one of my other friends. She been trying to teach us how to dance, Alexandria. Boy, we can't get it, man. I got some videos I wanted to post, but I look so stupid. I said, nah, I ain't going to do that to myself. But my partner, Kenny, he was doing pretty good. He got it down because, we used to be dancers back in the day. We used to show out. Everybody know from the school now. I used to shake a leg or two. But I cannot get that thing down where I can do the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But when they 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 7, and 20, boy, I'm done. So they were partying. So we stayed on the outside, man, chill, had a nice little time, man, caught it up. About end of the night, man, leaving up out there, traffic is crazy. Well, traffic crazy all the time. I'm talking about from the time we got to like the edge of Santo Domingo to the time we left, it was crazy traffic. I'm gonna post some video because when I went to go pick Chris up the first night, she lived on the totally other side. We in the tourist side over here, in the pretty stuff over here, man. She really live in Santo Domingo. She really live in that son bitch. So I had to drive over there and get her. I'm talking about the expressway had an accident or something. So GPS, of course, I'm using Google Maps. GPS takes me through these neighborhoods, son. When I tell y'all, I ain't never seen nothing like this. I said, man, I should sue Google. Man, them folk put me in danger. I drive through the neighborhood. I'm talking about, it's really a 4-lane road through this neighborhood now. Because like I done made a couple turns now. Google got me going seemed like 100 meters, 500 meters. I got to turn here, turn there. And I can see the expressway, and I can see that it's backed up. So I understand what's going on with it. Because, I'm a master with this map shit now, especially when I go to these countries. But I'm looking at it. I done widened it out. I see it's taking me to the right place. I zoom back in. I'm like, okay, I trust it. But, man, when I tell you it took me through this little neighborhood, man, that had to be a little hated. You know how we got little Chinatown and all that shit in America and in our bigger city. This had to be a little hated. But I'm talking about it was supposed to be just about probably a little wider than what I'm driving on right here. Man, when I tell you it was people and businesses and trash and cars and children and it was so tight driving through it. I was driving about 4-5 kilometers an hour, which is like walking speed. It's 3 or 4 cars in front of me, and it's cars coming back the other way. But we gotta go so slow because there's people running in front of you, jumping. Then you got to dodge trash, and man, I couldn't get the windows up. I tried to put the front visor down, the dark out the car dark. I flipped my GPS so the car wouldn't be dark. I said, if these folks see me in the car, they gonna steal everything off this son bitch if they know I'm American coming through. I was like, oh my God. But it only lasted I guess that was about a 1.5 mile strip. But man, I'm telling you, this 1.5 mile, boy, when I got through that shit, I almost started crying. I said, man, I can't believe people living like that. And it was all kind of businesses and looking like apartments, but they were just all packed on top of each other. It had to be 100,000 people living in that little 1.5 mile stretch. So I finally get through that. And then, like I said, I started getting over on Chris's side of town, but it's been all back roads. I don't get, because I know, because like I said, when we went back, the wreck was gone, so it took me expressway. So I know that this was a detour. It only gave me because the road was messed up. But when I tell you, when I got through the end of that stuff and I started seeing some real business sign that kind of looked like back in America, you got your gas stations and stuff like that, I still started feeling a little comfortable. But I swear I wanted to pull over and cry. I ain't gonna lie to you, I wanted to pull over and cry. I said, man, ain't no way in hell people be living like that. Man, I don't know what the hell was going on back there, man. You saw all kind of shit. I'm talking about piled up high, people jumping over the trash. It's just, I wish I could go back and find out if there's a way to go and see that Google trip that it took me through to get over there. But I'm telling you, man, that shit was. Man, I don't even know how to describe it. It's a part that they don't show you, and that they really try to. I've seen some bad areas now. I ain't gonna say bad. I done seen some poverty areas up here on the North Coast, out in the countryside. But this was some in city poverty that just, I'm talking about, blew me away. I couldn't get the car dark enough. I was trying to turn off the light from the radio. I was trying to dim everything. I didn't want nobody to see me. I took my hat off. I took my glasses off. I was trying to lean the seat back. So if I said, please, Lord, don't let nobody see me in the car. It was that bad. But like I said, it was only a mile and a half stretch. But man, that mile and a half had to be a 15, 20-minute drive through that. Man, pure hell. Hell's Kitchen in New York ain't got nothing on that. Cabrini Green, all that shit down in New Orleans, they ain't got nothing on that. Little Vietnam in Atlanta back in the day ain't got nothing on what I drove through. I tell you, I wanted to pull over, get out the car, and pray and thank two grandmamas and a granddaddy for making it through that mess there, boy. But like I said, I got on the other side. I finally get to Chris and she got jokes. Oh God, you went through hell. I was like, oh, you got jokes, girl. I'm gonna be about to cry. So then what's crazy is, so she see the expressway messed up. We're trying to get back to the area that we went and had all the little fun at. So she see the expressway. So she decides she want to cut through this little neighborhood. Oh my God, it was not as bad as the other place, but boy. So I'm telling her, okay, I gotta pee. She said, oh no, get out here. Get out here, because you get out here, we done. I said, what the hell? You done dropped me through this shit right here. She said, no, yeah, get out. They hear American, because I had at the time, my phone had clicked on, so it was playing some American shit. She said, oh no, they hear that American music, we'll never make it out of here. I'm like, oh Lord, why you bring me through here? And then what was crazy about that was a good 15 minutes driving up through that shit, getting up through the back of the, to get back to the main road she wanted me to get through. Now here I am, American. I don't know what the hell going on. This lanes, I'm talking about, the traffic is crazy. There's lanes everywhere, so I'm supposed to be going to the left, but when we came up on the road, I was so far right that it would have took me to just New York or Joker to get over to the left, right, to keep going straight the way we needed to go. And then what fucked me up is, I'm still got the American mentality. Nigga, it's the police behind me. And they always got their lights running, though. They always got their lights running. But me, I'm still sweating. I'm like, shit, I can't cut across this thing. She telling, no, make left. I'm like, look, I'm not finna cut across this goddamn traffic, this damn police behind me. So I make the right, and bam, we right back where we started. I'm like, hell no. So now we got to go back. I said, well, I ain't going back through that cut. You done told me that shit fucked up. And I already had to goddamn squeeze the car through some little road to get through this bitch. And I'm talking about all kind of parties and fiestas going on back up in there, and these jokers drunk. I ain't going back that way. She said, well, it's a long way to go down and come back. I said, fuck it. We going a long way down and come back. So we had to go down a long way, come all the way back, and then we finally, like I said, get over to the spot. But, man, it was well worth it, man. But that drive through that shit, man, really showed me some, something about that Santo Domingo. And, my friend Kata had told me about that, because when they came here, I don't know if y'all remember when I was here a couple years back, and my friend Kata and Al came, and they flew into Santo Domingo and had to drive up to where I'm at on the North Coast. And they were telling me, yo, man, we can't do this, man. I'm like, man, it couldn't have been that bad. Shit. Now I know what she was talking about. Jesus Christ, I know what she was talking about. Because it took them 9 hours. That's how lost they got. Shoot, I think me and Kenny got down there in about 4.5 hours and coming back. So I was doing 150 hours. Ain't no speed limit. It's supposed to be a speed limit. Man, them folk doing 150 hours. I was on the Autobahn coming back. But, so they took 9 hours, so they let you know how bad it was for them. Because they flew in, they called me and said, oh, we touched down, we're going to drive up. I was like, y'all flew to the wrong goddamn airport. You supposed to flew to Puerto, Plata or Santiago. Y'all got a long drive. Oh, we good. It's on 3.5 hours. Man, they didn't get there till about 4 in the morning. I said, man, what the hell? I was so worried because the phone got cut off. And same thing, they had to stop and ask people. I'm telling you, man, these people are so fucking nice. It's unbelievably nice. That's what I be telling. Man, you be hearing all that bullshit and come down here and they ain't gonna kill you now. Man, these folk love other black folk that's out here and being respectable and nice. Man, I ain't had a problem, man. So they found their way. Like I said, stopped at a couple of bars. Al don't speak that much Spanish. He old just like me and como style, all that bullshit. Kathy don't speak nothing, and they got some help, and them folks showed them the right way to get up to me because I was worried. And like I said, the phone wasn't working, the GPS and all that I think had went out on them. So, because Kenny, my partner, his GPS don't work down here, so he having problems. But yeah, man, that man, that damn driving in that Santo Domingo is no joke. I drove in New York, I done drove in LA, Atlanta, all the big cities, man. I done flew to all them shit with jobs and fun and all that. Man, I ain't never seen nothing. I'm gonna put some videos up of some of that driving, son. These jokers. And some of the play I couldn't even hold the camera up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't had my co-pilot a couple of nights, so I was riding solo, so I was trying to see what was going on, so I couldn't pull out the camera. But man, one of them detours we went through this neighborhood, these jokers done took both lanes of the traffic. Fuck the traffic coming. We just it's backed up this way. You gonna have to pull in somebody's driveway and wait till all this go down because we taking both of these lanes to get this traffic down. And you can see the video I'm showing y'all now is the drive from Santiago over to Puerto Plata province where I stay and Kenny stay. So it's all mountainous. So that's why I kind of videoed it because it's a nice little drive. But man, there's so many little parties going because we picked Sunday. I said, man, we're gonna go back on Sunday because if we'd have waited till Monday morning to drive back, this route right here is like mad traffic. So I said, we'll jump on the road by 4. We'll go through, get through the town, and that's why we got back to Puerto Plata in about 3 hours, man. We might have been 3 hour 15 minute top, man. I was flying, man. I'm telling you, from Santo Domingo. Once I got outside the city limits, from Santo Domingo to Santiago, I know I averaged 110 miles an hour, and the car was floating. It's a tank on the outside, boy. Like I said, bullet holes and all kind of shit done happened to the car. But this joker was rolling, boy. I don't know whether it was a Ford Sienna or something, but it was moving. I'm talking about smooth. I didn't feel no vibration in the steering wheel, nothing. They got the suspension all jammed up because I was rolling. But when you get to Santiago and come from Santiago over to Puerto Plata, man, it's all mountains. So this is what y'all see right now, us driving back through the mountains and stuff, man. But it's a beautiful little ride, and it's so many. I wish I kind of would have left the audio on, but left it a little bit low when I was recording my voice here, so you can see when you pull up on these little spots that's got these little curves in, they got these little bodegas. Man, these folks is partying. I wanted to pull up, man. We rolled through one little area, man. The chicken smells so good. I wanted to pull over. But I didn't want to lose the sun because you don't really want to be going through here when it's dark and because people be in and out, man. So I didn't want to risk it, coming through the mountains at night. So we kept it moving. But man, it's all kind of little parties going on the sidelines. There's little places you can eat and little restaurants. All authentic, man. All Dominican, man. You pull up, man. You're gonna have to learn a little Spanish, man. Cause we stopped at one spot, but we did have a problem going up. We stopped at a little restaurant trying to eat. And boy, we had a hard time describing because I'm telling you, once you get outside the tourist areas, man, these folks ain't playing with you with that English, nigga. You better learn some Spanish. So that's my next main thing in life, man, is get me some Spanish classes. Like I said, I know enough to maneuver and then I can understand it. I just can't speak it back. So when somebody tell me something or they talking to me and they use the hand gestures and, language is all about what you perceive somebody saying anyway. So if they using language, sign language a little bit, hand language, and then they speaking the language with a couple words I catch on to, and the way people move their eyes and eyebrows and shoulders and stuff, you start picking up on that stuff when you don't know the language. I guess that's how our Mexican brothers feel when they come to America and shit, and they trying to understand English. But yeah, man. So you start reading everything other than just what their words are. I look at shoulders, I look at eyes, eyebrows, all that, lip, body language. I'm trying to figure it out. So I can maneuver through it, but man, I really want to speak fluently. So when we pull over and stop at these little spots, man, they don't immediately know that I'm a damn gringo, which is hard to hide anyway, because yeah, man, Dominicans just are different. But yeah, so speaking it would make it a lot easier. Like I said, when you're down here, you find yourself not talking. It's kind of awkward, especially when you're hanging out with people and you're just sitting there, you're not talking, or you got to break out the phone, man. So that's my next big thing is learning how to speak the language, man. But man, we had a good time, man. I'm talking about I had a good time, chopped it up with some friends I hadn't seen in a while, man. Some people that really helped me when I first got down here, because like I said, trying to maneuver through this and meet new people and I had my spot for a while, and then I got another spot, and then it just grew from there, man. Just meeting people and knowing people, and it was just amazing. But I really, really, really enjoyed that trip down south, and I've been down there a couple times, but I'd never had a car to really get around. So when you ain't got a car, man, you have to depend on like Uber or taxis or motor control. So you really don't want to go that many places. We was able to get to everywhere I wanted to go to, see all the people I wanted to see, hang out in the spots I wanted to hang out in that I didn't get to really see the last couple times I was down there. So but I wouldn't advise getting no car, man. You got to be a professional. Not to say that I'm the best damn driver, cause I don't know if old girl listened to me that renting this car. I did ding they shit one time. I was trying to make a U-turn, man. They got all these damn medians in the middle of the road down there in Santo Domingo. That's why me and Chris had to go so far to make a U-turn, cause they keep medians in the road. It's just fucking stupid. So I'm right at this light, and everybody's making the U-turn. And like I said, it's go for what you know. So I'm a little bit too close to it. But the good thing that saved me, though, I was moving slow. So I just barely bumped it a little bit. But and she couldn't tell. When I took the car back, I had done cleaned the shit up. It was just like a little paint that got off of it. But yeah, I dinged it a little bit. So I don't advise you really, if you're not, I'm talking about A1, pay attention, not drinking, not smoking driver. I wouldn't advise driving in that song, bitch, man, because and I ain't gonna lie, I was doing all that drinking, smoking, partying. I left the club. When we left the club though, it was about shit 4, 5 in the morning, so wasn't nobody really out there. But man, when I tell you during the day, man, driving around, I'm talking about just trying to go a mile. It's gonna be some traffic, and I'm gonna talk about some crazy traffic. It just didn't make sense. I was like, man, this is madness. So I understood then why she told me, no, don't get the big truck with the flashy this, that. You need this right here. I looked at that car, I was like, shit, I don't want to drive that shit. And the only time I felt bad, like I said, when we pulled up and everybody, they trying to valet us and we in this damn car. I'm telling you, it had some dings in the door, look like somebody done shot it. There like 8 of them on both sides. The top of it had some rust on it. And the back, man, it's an ugly car. But like I said, rolled good, nice and air conditioned, blow good. And man, I had no problem with the mechanics of the car, the gas mileage, all that was perfect. It was just the aesthetics of the car that, we jumping at, supposed to be in these little baller areas. We just was out of play. I'm telling you, from the time we stepped at the car, it was all eyes on us. It was like, what are y'all doing here? You don't know like you got enough money, me and them motherfuckers. But then we got it in, our bottles flowing. I'm the only one with the good, so shit, it's on me. So now everybody want to be our friend. But yeah, so we had a good time. But man, when I tell you, man, from the people the spot we rented to the dude who let us in the gate, man, at the spot, man, to the security guards at night, man, when we wilding out and doing shit we ain't supposed to be doing. Them boys, everybody was nice. I ain't gonna lie. I got some videos of some crazy shit. Everybody was nice. I'm talking about to the point that it didn't feel fake, but it was just like, damn, bro, this how much they paying y'all? Cause y'all really love y'all job, man. Cause it was 2 incidents where they had to really go find somebody to come and explain to us what was really happening. Like I said, at the Hard Rock, and then was it at breakfast the next day? It was somewhere else, but they had to get somebody to translate for us, man, because I be really wanting to know, especially when I'm ordering my food, because I done been there and just said, yeah, see, yeah, and come back and your shit be all fucked up. You got to eat some garbage because you done said yeah to some shit. I ain't gonna say garbage, just something you didn't want, because you done said yes because too. I ain't gonna say shy or too lazy to try to figure out what you're really ordering. So now I take my time. But then now I use Google Translate. You just pull up the video cameras. Kenny showed me that you can just pull up the video camera and it'll translate it for you, if you're doing it through Google Translate or something like that. But yeah, so that make it a little bit easier. But yeah, you got to learn some Spanish and I got to get it. But man, y'all come on out, man. Take your toe out the water of America, man, and dip it somewhere else, man, just to see a little bit of something different, man. Because I'm telling you, we up there spending a lot of money, man. Cause down here, man, I ain't spent no money on a weekend that I know in America would have cost me 4, 5 bands. Easy the shit we was doing. Easy. And I might have spent a band. You know what I'm saying? Minus some of the fun. But yeah, might have spent a band on the hotel, the car, you know what I'm saying? Well, the apartment, the car, food, all that, we ain't spend that much money, man. That shit was cheap for a great 5 day. Where we left Wednesday, so we left Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and all day Saturday, and almost all day Sunday, and we drove back. So you say 5 good days, man, for a band, man. You can't beat that. And then, like I said, just the food and stuff. Then, like I said, tonight we kind of balled out and went to the upscale spot. That dinner was kind of, I ain't even gonna say that was expensive, man. It wasn't really that much compared to how much we were drinking, in the atmosphere and shit like that, man. That shit was cheap as fuck. Like I said, even with that, you add all that in, man, maybe 1,500 top. So yeah, it ain't gonna break the bank, man. But yeah, get out, man. And I'm gonna tell you, ladies, look, ladies, I ain't no disrespect, but brothers is really stepping out, man. Brothers is getting out the country, man. Y'all letting us get away, man. Cause man, you go to Roombas and some of the bars here, man, and chop it up with some of these brothers, man. The frustration that's on their face. Cause see, I'm totally different, man. I'm down here just having fun, man. I got a very nice lady back in the States, and everybody know what's up with that, And I've been married, all that, plenty of girlfriends in between. So I ain't down here really looking for no woman in no long term relationship, no shit, none of that. I ain't trying to do none of that. I'm just down here having fun, and I came down here really to check on my partner because he moved down here, and I was trying to get him down here when my little 2 year stretch, but he had his life he was trying to do. So, he finally got down here. So I said, well, damn, let me go down here and check on my boy. Because I had planned on coming back anyway because I had to check on some of my little investments and stuff. But yeah, so I came down here to check on my boy and see what the hell going on. And I'm telling you, it's a lot of brothers moving out, man, because they getting frustrated with all them rules and regulations motherfucker putting on them and shit. You come down here and motherfucker be talking, oh, y'all down there doing this and doing that. Man, I got a friend who remain nameless that can damn near hook up with a chick with 140 acres of land, some cattle and all that shit, stores and businesses, and as a school teacher. So don't be talking about motherfucker down here looking for broke. These motherfuckers got some money, and it's some plenty good women with some good money that ain't finna be with all that bullshit. So you better, man. I'm telling you, man. I don't know if you got a good dude, hold on to him. I'm gonna tell you, my cousin came down here with her dude, and she even said, hell, I ain't gonna. She remained nameless, but she said, oh, I'm gonna have to do better, cause these ladies down here cater to y'all ass, and I'm talking about from the top to the bottom. As long as you down here handling your business and you the man and you doing what you're supposed to do, which is provide just like y'all want us to provide in America, these motherfuckers treat you correctly. Ain't all that bullshit and all that old shit in your head in here. Man, these brothers coming down here marrying these chicks, man, and living the rest of their life and they don't give a fuck about what y'all call them. I think y'all call them passport bros or whatever the fuck y'all call them. But these motherfuckers down here happy. Here, Brazil, Colombia, Thailand, all that shit. Niggas is leaving with that money, man. Cause boy, I can come down here and live 100,000 years. Boy, what? Shit, find me one of these $600 apartment, man, on the beach, with a maid, with a driver, all that. And y'all keep playing up there and running dudes off, man, talking about y'all want demand this and all that old court shit up there fucked up. Cause I done been through that court system up there, man. That shit fucked up. So a lot of brothers are teaching the younger brothers, and my jokers is checking out, man. Man, look at Ghana, man. Go on YouTube and look at the new shit in Ghana. I'm finna get some shit over there, 100. I ain't even supposed to put that out there. But they got some stuff over there, 130,000 that is shit on anything on Miami Beach. I swear for God. And real nice. And them folk nice. I got partners already over there. I got partners all over. Once you come to down here and you start linking up with people, you see how many brothers is traveling, man, and they go back to where they really stay, because everybody come here. This the black man paradise. I don't know how many other way to put it. American black men, they love it down here. You're feeling good. You're comfortable. I don't care from 18 to 800 years old. You're going to come down this bitch and be smiling every day. I ain't, man, cry, frown, man, when I see dudes that be straight, you got some joker that be here that been here a long time, they start nitpicking about little shit. But for the most part, nigga down there motherfucker happy. I know I'm happy. Every time I get out the plane, I'm happy. And when I get on that mother, go back to the States, I ain't gonna say I'm unhappy, because man, I got a good, my life good as hell back home. But Down here just something special, man. I ain't even gonna dig too deep into it. Down here something special, like so. Ladies, if you got men that got some means about itself, man, and them jokers start getting on that YouTube, start seeing how these brothers living, and y'all talking all that trying to shame jokers with passport brothers, and y'all down there buying this and buying. Man, these jokers down here living. I'm talking about some jokers on here, $1,500, $2,000, $2,500 a month pensions and shit, living good. I ain't gonna say living like how I'm living now anymore, but they living good off 1,500, 2,500. So y'all better stop running us off, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm seeing all kind of nationalities down here. There's a lot of us now, cause we blend in well. That one thing I like about down here. I've been to Costa Rica. I didn't feel like I blend in well, even though there's some darker skinned people there. But I blend in well here. As long as I shut the fuck up and smile, and I give a couple of buenos dias and como stars, nigga, I'm right in the clique. Shut up and drink and smile and play a little domino, nigga, you in. But yeah, nah, all that stressing up there, man, that ain't worth it no more, man. People seeing, man, it's different, and it ain't just here. But I feel comfortable here because my skin tone blend in. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning a couple words. Not just to learn the word, I'm learning how to pronounce them shit right with the correct accent. When I get that shit down and I can really talk, boy, you know, y'all might not never see me back up in that motherfucker. I'm trying to get my folk down here. Shit. So, mama, if you're listening, you better get it together because we might be all picking up. I buy some big shit and we all move on that motherfucker. We gonna live just like how they live down here. 4, 5 generation. So you ain't got to worry about no babysitters and who there and where we're gonna go and who cooking and all that. Man, these folk know how to live in harmony. I'm talking about with the least of with the least amount of money. These folks is happy. The ones that I deal with anyway. You can probably talk to some other folk that ain't in a happy situation, but I've been to the big city now. I've been up north to another little smaller area called Monte Cristi. I've been to this tourist area. I've been down to Boca Chica, all that stuff. Everybody I talk to happy. Everybody I've been fooling with been happy. All the service been amazing. I'm talking about smiles and cold water and cold bills and hot food and man, they ain't missed a lick. So all that mess y'all talking about up there in them states with all that stressing and all that. Like I said, my life I ain't stressing like that because I've been working all my life to save to live like this. Like I said, in 2025 don't be hating. Cause boy, it finna turn up, finna get stupid. Finna do a lot more this year. I'm trying to get my folk to wake up. It's hard to, I guess, to pull out of the America and helping all people that don't need to be helped. So as long as they want to keep doing what they doing, hey, keep doing what you're doing. But you're gonna have to catch up with me in Istanbul some motherfucking well, cause I'm done. I'm done. I'm telling you, if you're listening to this family, now you know how I done helped and put in time and sat down with folk and moved kids in and taught them what I know. And I done did it. Shelled out, hospital bills, and I'm done. I'm finna take care of me, and that's gonna be the end of this video. I ain't finna keep running about that, but I'm finna have me some fun with the last little bit I got left, which is probably about, according to statistics, 25 to 30 more years, maybe another 10 healthy if I ain't in no crazy shit or running to no wall on one of these four-wheelers. So I'm trying to enjoy that shit, man. And I suggest you do that, or if you're young, start making your plans to do that. Because when you get old, man, you ain't gonna be going about job, man. You ain't gonna be wanting to listen to that bullshit, meetings and all that. If you're in a professional setting, I don't give a damn what you're doing. You're gonna eventually get tired. I got one of the ladies that's at my job now. She's a director at the job. And she said she's had enough. And she just turned 60. And she's having health problems. So I told her, yeah, cut this shit loose. We talk like that. You know, everybody cool with me at the job shit. So we talk like that. And I said, shit, man, cut this shit loose, man. You finna lose your health and you still worrying about this shit. I know you done put enough back. So, you know, you don't take that much, man. Like I said, you get out the state, man, with all this high ass shit and everything expensive. Man, fuck that. Get up out that shit if you can, man. Or find somewhere else in the States that's a lot cheaper, man. Because we spend a lot of money in them cities, especially now that they've been gentrified, man. Them cities getting more and more expensive. So, man, it's time to figure out something else, man. And if you can do it, do it. If you can't do it yet, start planning for it. Like I said, if you're young, man, I started planning a long time ago. People that know me know me. I've been putting up and saving and renting and buying and fixing. I didn't go to all them biker weeks and I didn't have all the Jordans and all that shit, man. I planned for this right here. I said, one day a nigga gonna be old. Now, don't get me wrong. I done had fun throughout my life, but I ain't got 4 children for no reason now because I've been having some balls back in the state. But I always made sure my balling was on a budget and I was planning for the day like this when I don't have to listen to nothing from nobody. I don't have to hear nothing from nobody. And I done helped enough family and friends and shit that, hey man, it's time for y'all to stop asking me for some shit. Don't even ask me no more, because I'm going to say no. I'm going to tell you, this is my universal no right here. And let me put something on that. Hell no, I ain't got it, because I'm out here getting it to me. And I still got one that I'm raising, and y'all know what's up with that. But yeah, we finna have fun. So I hope y'all enjoyed the little video, man. I'm finna go on and cut it. This is a pretty long one. I don't know how long this thing gonna take to upload, man. But I hope y'all enjoyed the little video, man. My little experience, man. I got a hate on that motherfucker, man. I'm sorry about my little post this morning, man. But if my posts are offending you in any way, or my life fucks with your life in any way, man, you can unfriend me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no thing, but it ain't gonna hurt me. My shit right here is really to chronicle my own shit, man. When I post shit, it really be for me. I be talking to myself 99.9% of the time. And most of these videos is to put on them folks shit so I can remember my experience, man. So I don't have to keep buying these servers. Because I was telling Kenny, man, I got 8 thumb drive worth of content, man, and 2 home servers worth of content, but 20 terabits worth of shit, man. So, I started using their platform to document my stuff. A lot of stuff, man, don't make it out here. Y'all be thinking, boy, you post your all your life. Boy, if I posted 20%, y'all will be going, y'all get to see 10% of what's really going on, man. I'm telling you, I got a lot of shit I can't post. But yeah, man, but enjoy your life, man. That's the moral of this video, man. Get out here, man, or plan, like I said, to be able to enjoy your life like this, because I'm enjoying my life. I got a cousin, Kim. I see her out. She be on her little trips and stuff, man. I be like, man, where you at, girl? Let me follow you. I'm trying to globe hop with you. When we went through the museum and saw all them different countries, I was writing them down because I'm putting them on the bucket list, and we trying to hit at least 3, 4, or 5 of these motherfuckers every year before they put me in a box. Because I'm tired of working, tired of listening to it. But the money's still coming. It's still kind of easy. So until they catch on, I'm going to keep running this shit just like this. And then I pull out when necessary. But it's time to have a little fun, folk, man. I got folks in the hospital now, man. I'm praying for that. Who knew when she was going to go down like that all of a sudden? But she fighting and she coming back. And, man, I love my folk, man. I can't wait to get back to the state to hug her neck, man, check on her, man. Because some of y'all ain't checking on her like you're supposed to check on her, man. I'm going to check your ass when I see you, man. That ain't right now. That's your folk now. Shit. But, yeah, so when I get back, I'm going to go check on her. And then, shit, I'm right back on another plane or a boat or something, goddammit. Yeah, let's do it till we fall. So y'all enjoy, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. I hope y'all were looking at the little trip through the mountains here, man, going from Santiago back to going from Santiago to Puerto Plata province, man. It's that trip has been amazing, man. I wish I could post more, man. I don't want to give y'all too much because I'm already offending some folk, man. I'm already hurting some people's feelings, so I ain't gonna give y'all too much more, man. I'm gonna keep letting folk that do like to see my shit and cheering for a nigga that they know been working all his life, taking care of all his children, taking care of all his baby mamas and wives and all that shit, nigga. I done did all that. All them criminal pictures y'all got now, y'all be flat, nigga. I used to do all that with the same pajamas and the children, and we got other bicycles, and I done been through all that. I done did all that 2 times. I did all that 2 times. And so, yeah, y'all just rookies to the game, man. Rookie to the game. I really got 10 years of content on Facebook, but I delete my shit. Every 6 months I go in and delete my shit, just to keep a fresh mind and not let, folk go back and judge me from my old shit. But, yeah, and this, like I said, man, a lot of this shit is for me to archive for myself, man. If y'all catching on and y'all like it, keep looking at it, man. I ain't gonna even beg you for no likes and no thumbs up and none of that shit, because I ain't trying to make no money off none of this shit, man. I'm just trying to show you, man, what's possible for you, man, if you plan. Take your time in life. Put a little money back, man. You ain't got to have the red bottom, man, and the Nikes and the Jordans and whatever else fuck you like, them Rolex watches and the expensive cologne and perfume and all that shit. Man, that shit ain't worth nothing, man. It ain't free. You can't be free buying that shit. You gonna be broke and stuck and mad that a nigga like me posting and living and doing what the hell he wanna do. You gonna be mad, sitting there just angry. Oh, that motherfucker. But look here, man. I earned it, buddy. Boy, I got some days when I was saying that, when I was watching y'all at Biker Week and out in Vegas and up in watching the ball drop in New York. I remember them years. So I had the same frustration too. But I knew one day it was gonna be beautiful. So do the same. Don't be sitting there, hey, go on, delete yourself, unfriend me, nigga. Stay off my fucking page. Give a fuck. But yeah, this ain't for you. This for my family, man. People that I ain't got enough phone time to call everybody and say, oh, I'm still okay. I'm good. Just kind of let them know, hey, he good. I see where he at. That for them folk. And then anybody that want to learn how to do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't charge nothing. I ain't giving out free game, man. A free game that I had took me blood, sweat, and tears to learn. I give it out free. For free. I ain't asking for nothing. I don't even want to like. You ain't even got to comment on my shit. I'm going to keep posting. I don't give a fuck. So if you're mad, just unfriend me. One less motherfucker, two less motherfucker ain't gonna do nothing. Ain't gonna stop this show. So I ranted on that enough, but yeah, man, we enjoying ourselves, man. And to be down here with one of my friends from school, man, from elementary, man, me and that brother, man, we know each other. Children's wives, me and him won the bowling championship back in chat. Boy, we've been on the bowling team together. We done been everything. We know, man. And to be able to be international and hanging out with this brother, man, and to see his joy and his level of fun go up to another notch and not be stressed about all that shit back in the States, man, it's been amazing, man. That shit priceless. So I don't give a fuck about I didn't have the Jordans. I didn't have the new what that shit, True Religion jeans and all that shit. I wasn't wearing the bed cologne, nigga, soap and water, nigga. That's all I had on. So yeah, I don't give a damn what nobody say. We enjoying ourselves, man. When I leave, I'm down here. I hope I done plug my boy in with everybody I can plug him in with. I can't put a money in. Who can do that? Who can just pick up that shit and put a money in another country and say fuck it? And then I'm finna hop to another. If only reason I'm going back, I got to go check my little man and do some spring break shit. And nigga, I'm back at Costa Rica's on deck. Them folk waiting on me. Hey, Angelo, when you come back to Costa Rica, Viva Costa Rica. So yeah, it's perverde, some shit they say down that motherfucker. I got to figure it out before I get back down there. But I will. So yeah, I'm hopping. So get yourself together, man. Meet me in one of these countries, man, like Ken did, man. We're gonna have a little fun, man. At Ken, boy, everything damn near been on me. Cause boy, I'm posted at this shit. So, down there, I'm trying to everything on me, bro. I got the car, the spot, the whatever, man, I'm gonna throw you five. So yeah, we having a good time, man. So like I said, if you can't do it right now, plan for it, man. If you're already old and you've been doing it, you've been doing it. So you don't deserve to keep doing it. If you've been doing it all your life, you've been going to every bike a week, you've been riding the bread bottom, you've been trapped. All right, man, you ran through yours. Okay, we didn't do that. We worked and set it and put it aside. Young folk, man, put your little bit up. Put it up. Save it. So you can do that, man. I'm free. I own all my time. Every minute of it. Every second of it. I can do what the fuck I want to do. So, man, you don't know the feeling of that shit. Buy that. Buy freedom. Buy your time. We ain't slave like back in the day, but boy, you can't be slave to that debt, family. Can't be slave to them credit cards. Can't be slave to them cars and things and, oh, I like this and that. Man, I'm a slave to these experiences now. They finna get all mine. I'm trying to give the Undertaker my last nickel. So yeah, so this the end of the video, man. We coming to the end of the little mountain trip, man. If you didn't pay attention to the video and you was just listening to me, go back and look at the video, man. Pretty cool, man. Like I say, to see the little spots. But moral of the story, man, save up, plan, and this too can be you. This too can be you. Peace, family.